quarterfinals of the CCM Select Chicago tournament. Playing the Miners, I believe, from Michigan. Boulder will be down one player this afternoon. Brooks is out. Everything else will stay the same. Let's see if the kids can continue the energy in the fight that they had this morning. The Sabres team they played this morning just lost right before this game. Face-off win by the Miners. All the way down below their goal line. They bring it out. Split the D, bring it in on Ben. Shot. Shot goes in, blocker side on Ben, and already it's 1-0. Face off center ice. Controlled and won by the Miners. Reversed it on the far wall. Not out. And now is. Oh, he picks it up. Sends it on the far wall up to Bodie. Tipped in, and they're going to say no touch. Icing. 13-21-7. I don't know. I can't read the scoreboard. It's really tough to read here. Face off to the left of Ben Collins, won by the Miners to the point. Shot goes wide. Kate picks it up. Brings it up the near wall. Tripped. Nearby ref picks that up. Calls it. That's an easy one. That's an easy one. And Boulder will get a power play. Should get a power play here. And that face-off should go all the way down. But face-off with a penalty to the Miners, that face-off should come all the way down to the Miners zone. Let's see if the refs figure this out here. There we go. They got it. If they didn't, I'm sure a bunch of parents would pull the rule book out and be willing to let them read it. Face-off win by the Miners. Throwing up the wall. Pitched off by Parker, but not kept in the zone. Declan's back to Declan. Declan chips it out of his zone to neutral ice. Pass comes back over to Parker. Parker dumps that back to Ari. Calvin carries it in. Pass comes across. Picked up by Ari on the near wall. Carried into the corner. Reverse. Miners pick it up, take it, and break it out. Parker is the lone defenseman back on that puck. Him and Declan break that up. Calvin picks it up, carries it out, ships it up to the far wall, and past the defenseman waiting at the red line. The Miners chip it out. Declan gets it, turns it over right over to the Miner player. They bring it through the slot and broken up by Kieran and Declan. Pass from Kieran hits Yari with Ari with steam coming from center ice. Brings it into the zone. Dumps it in the corner. Blake meets the Miner player in the corner. Puck's contested. Miners pick it up. Bring it up the near wall. Boulder turns it back. Jacob and Blake on this forecheck here. Making life difficult for the Miner player. Pass from Ari. Goes Into the slot, but picked up by Sabre, or the Miners. They bring that on 2-on-1. We have Ellie back here on D. She steers the puck carrier into the wall, and they can't take a shot. Finally, a backhander from the Miner player is covered by Ben and frozen. 1-0, 11:20 left in the first. Face off to the left of Captain Collins. Rylan Reichmiller, face off dot. Face-off's one back to Miners, shot wider than that. Boulder can't exit the zone. Shot on net by the Miners, a good save by Ben. To the corner, Miners pick it up. Second chance, third chance, fourth chance, all blocked by Boulder players. Good job tying up six there. And Connor brings that puck out to center ice. And then into the Miners zone. Quick turnover and sends the Miners on a quick scoring chance there. Shot goes wide. Ryland's there on the near wall, picks it up, chips it out. Another good shot by the Miners, goes wide. Parker picks it up behind the goal line, chips it up the wall, and runs home. Miners take that puck, shot on net, blocked by Ryland. Ryland picks up below the goal line, sends it to the near corner. Miners pick it up, send it out to their defenseman. He's content putting it back down the wall. Winger picks it up, cycles it down low. Puck carrier brings it to the slot, shot on net, wide. Forward clutch, sends it up the wall. Defenseman for the Miners picks it up, sends it down low. They maintain possession. Miners cut through the middle, cross ice pass. Good shot, and Ben makes a great save. We're having a tough time getting this puck out of the zone right now. Finally, a good pass by Kate. Leads Bodie on a breakaway. Bodie doesn't have two hands on that stick. Still shoots it away. He draws a penalty. We have a hooking call on the Miners, which will give Boulder its first power play of the morning or afternoon. So, whoop. Cordless would be great. Face off one by the Miners. Send up the wall, Boulder turns it back down. Declan on the near wall. Keeps that puck from leaving the zone. Finally chipped out to Ari. Ari puts it back down into Logan. Picked up by Bodie. Below the goal line. Back up to Declan. Declan with an active stick there. And the Miners sweep that out of the zone. Ellie picks it up, carries it down low behind her own goal, sends it up the wall to two Miners waiting on the far wall there for that puck. Centering pass is blocked by Boulder. Puck carrier picks it up, makes one miss, and Logan will break this out of the zone. Shot on net. Covered now by the Miner goalie. 34 seconds left in the power play. 6:17 left. Face-off is to the left of the Miner goalie. Ryan will take this. Possessed by the Miners and carried out of the Boulder zone. Little chip pass sends Miners into the Boulder zone. Kate on him, and with a little back check help from Ryan, Boulder brings us out of the zone. Ryland carries it to the center ice. Loads up for a shot. Holds up. Takes it in the corner. Puts on the brakes. Brings it out. Puts it up to Kieran on the D. Kieran can't corral it. Reverses. D-to-D pass to Kate. Kate loads up. Takes a shot. Blocked by the Miner defenseman. And the Miners turn it back up ice. Shot by the Miners. Saved by Ben. Big rebound comes out. A good 10-12 feet into the tie slot. And Boulder clears out. Penalty. Really late penalty here. Boarding call on Kieran. Really delayed on that call. Boulder's going to go on the kill here with 7:17. Clock's really tough to read here. Alright, we have Parker and Ellie on D. And Connor and Ari is forward. First off one by the Miners, shot on net's tipped wide. Ari picks it up, chips it up the wall to Connor. Connor's going to carry this right out. He does not get that puck out of the zone. Miners carry it back. Parker steers his player into the corner. Comes up to the point, shot goes in the corner. Ari picks it up, chips it up the wall. Connor to Ari. Ari's going to carry this puck out and almost around. Good stick by Ari. And a little block there. And finally the Miners chip it back into the Boulder zone below the goal line. Ellie collects, sends it up the wall. And there's a good trip call missed. It's okay. Let him play here. Pass down low to the high slot, shot on net. Into the knob of the stick, saved by Ben there. That's a good save. And the puck stays on the wall. Miners finally get it out. D-to-D pass blocked by Parker on that shot, and Ari sends that puck up, but not out. Finally Parker grabs it. He's going to skate this puck up ice. Let's go, buddy. Parker brings it in, tries to load up that shot. It goes wide, bounces right out front, and the Miners are content to sending that back down the ice. They collect it, Miners bring it in. Shot on net is tipped wide, and Logan picks it up, drags around, and here comes Ryland. Chips it up to Ari. Ari brings it up 1-on-2. Tries to split two of them. Does not work. Kate gets it on the point, shot on net, swiped down into the far wall by the Miner player, and that will be a hand pass. Unofficial, official shots on net 6-1. Miners. Declan, Kate on D, Ryland at center, Bodie on left wing, and Logan on right wing. Face off. We're still waiting for someone to get possession of that. Miners finally chip it out to center ice. Kate throws it on the far wall in. Then back to Kate. Miners pick it up. Shot from the far dot. Block. Comes out to the Miner player to the side of the net. Backhand shot blocked or covered by Ben. Face off, controlled by, we'll say Miners based on that shot. Ellie picks it up with the dot, brings it out of the zone. Far wall. Miners pick it up, send it back to their D. Throw it back to that far wing, break it out. And then they chip it into the zone. Miners pick it up below the goal line. Kieran picks it up, sends it all the way down the ice to the fly guy who's on the other side of the rink, and Boulder will ice it. .402, that's my guess. 402 left in the first. Face off won by the Miners. Jacob with a good stick pokes that puck out to center ice. Ari picks it up, chips it in the Miners zone, and the Miners gain control and bring it behind their own goal. Puck on the far wall, pushing the defender out, and Ben makes a good stop on that shot and gets a whistle. 3:36 left in the first. He collects this puck in the slot and brings it up ice. Blake from his knees tries to clear that out, doesn't work. It's in everybody's feet. Finally collected by Ari and sent out to center ice. Miners regroup, chip it in. Kate on the wall, grabs it, sends it down. And we're going to have an icing here on Boulder. .307. Faceoff comes back to Kieran. Kieran in the near corner loses possession to the Miners. Up to their D to D pass. Sent behind the back down low. Centering pass broken up by Declan to the far wall, far corner. Miners get possession, send it out front, and that's off two-player stick and back out to center ice. 3 on the puck there. Puck comes to Blake on the blue line. He brings it in his zone, ships that over. Miners collect, go the other direction. Send it near or far ice to the near wall. Player picks it up, cuts by Kieran, makes the miss. Center ice and center of the ice and loses that. And Connor picks it up at center. Sends it far ice for Blake. Blake's got this puck in the zone. A little bouncing. Can't get that shot off. And Connor picks it up, sends it back down to Blake. Blake gets it behind the net, overskates it, and the Miners chip it up the far wall and out. Miners bring it in the zone, shot on net, blocked by Declan. Boulder clears it up the middle of the ice, caught by the Miners and put on net, and then saves it, stops it for a faceoff. Face-off to the left of Captain Collins, won by Miners. That looked like a slap shot to me. Boulder fans are calling for it too. Funny how a rule burns you. It's burned into your memory there. Boulder gets it on the near wall, breaks it out. Here's Ari. A little woo-woo. Ryland brings it in, makes a couple miss. Puck goes to the corner, Miners chip it up. Caught by Ari and his skates. Sent in, and the Miners turn it the other way. She fence is out there. Yeah, he picks it up, makes one miss, squeezes past the Miners on the far wall, brings it by a second, kicks it in the corner. Boulder gets it, loses an edge, and the Miners pick it up and bring it out of the zone. Kate with a good stick and body positioning steers the puck carrier into the corner. Bodie picks it up, makes one miss in the slot. chips it up to Ari. Ari brings it in, 1-on-2, attempts to feed it through the defenders, and they pick it up. Throw it up the wall, Ryland gets it, centers it, blocked by the Miners. They collect, send it up the wall, Kieran on the point, picks it up, down low to Bodie. Bodie sees it center, and Miners cook it and send it out. Kieran has to regroup, chips that puck over to Kate. Kate puts it up the wall to Ryland and into the minor zone, and that's the first period. Shots on goal, 9-1, official, unofficial. Score 1-0 Miners. Refs at center ice, asking Boulder to line up. Ben breaks the discussion, goes to his net. Coach Krill's getting him going. And the second period starting lineup is Logan at center. Parker and Declan on D, Ryland on right wing, and Bodie on left wing. Face-off won by the Miners. Chipped up and not out of the zone. Bodie picks it up. Backhand 9-iron goes just wide of the net. Up to the wall to Parker. Parker tries to keep it in. Skate, cannot. Good back check from Logan, and the pass still comes across to the Miner player. Shot on net, then stops it and gets a whistle. $13:39. Face-off won by Glacier. Shot from the top, way above the circles. Blocked to the corner by Ben. Play in the corner. Miners chip it out, and Calvin picks it up on the far wall. Brings it out of the zone. Miners turn it back the other way. High stick. Miners touch it with a high stick whistle. And that face-off will come all the way down. As the next player to play that puck was a Miners player. So Boulder gets an offensive face-off. She fence out there. Face-off won and controlled by the Miners. Carried below their goal net and out of the zone. Into the Boulder zone, and Cal makes a really good play, taking that puck away. Brings it on the far wall. Jacob's waiting for him on the blue line. Cal overskates it. Jacob takes a shot, hits the Miner player in the knee. He goes down like he was cut like a tree, and Miners pick it up, chip it out of the zone. Ellie picks up in the near corner and is bodied down. Still comes away with the puck. Ari comes down and gives her a little helping hand. Brings it out of his zone with a slap shot, which will result in a icing. 12-16. left in the second. And the face-off will be all the way down to the right of Captain Collins. Connor on the face-off here. Looks like Kieran's playing on wing now. The line of Connor, Kieran, and Blake. Parker brings it out of the corner, skates that up, chips it to Blake. Blake brings it out of the zone. Comes back to Blake. Blake brings it in. He's on his backhand. Chips that puck, goes all the way in the corner. Miners gain control and bring it out of the zone. Here comes Kieran on that near wall. Sends it down. Miners collect it. Bring it out. We're offsides. Goalie's offsides right now. We're okay now. Miners bring it in. Declan with a strong stick ties the Miner player up. And Bowler sends it down. Foot race to the puck. Blake can't get there in time, and the Miners chip it out of the zone. Puck on the near wall. Kieran's feet. Miners pick it up. Blake intercepts that pass, chips it into the zone. 2 in pursuit. Miners can't get it out. They finally do, but it's offsides. Parker clicks on the line, chips it to the near wall, and Kieran grabs it. Sends it right over to the Miner player. He brings it into the zone. Miners have it down in the corner. Centering pass comes to Parker and chips it up to the near wall and not out. Second attempt is blocked by Parker, and Bodie will carry this out of the zone here. Icing will be the call, waved off. Miners send it up. It's Rylan. Rylan on the far wall. Loses control of the puck. Puck goes right between the sheet fence and out of the zone. Bodie's got one hot behind her here. She slows up, stops behind her net, sends it all the way down the near wall to Rylan, ultimately over to Bodie. Brings it in the zone. He's ridden into the wall there. No call. Hockey play. Miners pick it up, and Ellie, she gets a piece of that puck, but they bring it in, and Kate saves the day. Sends it up the wall. Bodie brings it in. Attempts to chip that down low, wide of the defenseman. He does. Logan picks it up on the wall. Sends it back to Kate. Kate takes a shot, blocked by the Miners player. They attempt to clear it. Caught by Logan. Little reverse to Rama. Sends it down low to Bodie. Bodie shot on net. Just wide of the net. Back up to D for Kate. Kate puts it on net. Attempted to tip by Logan. It goes behind. Sent up the far wall. Caught by Declan. Sent on net. The goalie steers it to the far corner. Good pressure here by Boulder. Kate pinches in on the line. Rylan picks it up, takes it in, cuts the middle, passes that puck over to Ari. The backhand chips that on net, and the goalie stops it for a whistle. 8:47 left in the second. Face-off controlled by Boulder, ultimately stole by the Miners and carried out of the zone. Miners cross-ice pass at center ice, intercepted by Boulder. Jacob turns it the other way. Or he picks it up, carries it in. We don't have numbers here. Boulder had 2 carrying that puck in to the 4 Miner players in their offsides. Face-off right in front of the Boulder bench. Won by the Miners, sent back out to D. Declan picks it up, stolen by the Miner player. And Parker with a good stick breaks up a one-on-one chance. Miners pick it up. Send it back to the D pass. Little deke move there, and they send the player on the near wall. Puck's in the far corner in the Boulder zone. Declan picks it up. Carries it out of the zone, sends it to the fly guy, and no one's there to pick it up, and it's an icing call. Face off to the left of Captain Collins. Face off win by Miners. Shot on net. Stopped by Ben. Quick whistle from the ref, and we'll do it again. Face off still to the left of Captain Collins. Ari wins that face-off back, but Miners get possession. Connor wins it. Sorry. Home run pass intercepted by the Miners at the blue line, brought back in the Boulder zone. Shot on net goes over the net. That's a field goal. Their sending pass, collected in the high slot. Shot on net, turned to the side by Ben. Picked up by Kate and carried out or sent up the center to Blake. Sitting at the red line. Blake sends it in the Miners zone. D pass by the Miners, and they ship it up the near wall to Ellie. Ellie stops, chips up the wall, intercepted by the Miners. They bring it into the Boulder zone. It's behind the player. Finally comes to Kate. And the Miners intercept, send it all the way across ice. And Ellie grabs the puck and sends it out to Blake. Miners get it, chip it back into the Boulder zone. Ellie grabs it, reverses flow, sends it over to Kieran. Kieran passes it up to Bodie. Bodie's got it on the near wall, brings it in the zone, loses possession of the puck. Miners attempt to turn it. Kate skates, save the day, and chip it the other way. Bodie picks it up, loses it to the Miner player, and they send a one with the puck way behind him. So much so that he is offside. Face off in the neutral zone, right in front of the Miner bench. Face off comes back to the Miners. They give it right away to Ryland. He brings it in and buries it on the ice, near side, to tie this game up. Opportunistic play there. A nasty turnover by the Miners sends Boulder in on Ryland in on a breakaway, and he nets one for the good guys. Crowd's going crazy. 1-1, 5:50 left. Parker backhands that puck up center ice, collected by the Miners. Puck, we bring it in, shot on net, steered wide by Ben. He was sitting there. And finally they get a whistle. Face-off win by Sabres. Oh, sorry, not Sabres. I keep confusing the two games today. Miners on the near wall, collects it, sends it across the goal mouth. No one's home. Comes out to the point. Point takes a slap shot. Quick chance from the well-educated Boulder crowd. Discusses the slap shot rule there. And after some back and forth, Parker stops in his defensive zone and turns that puck up the wall to Calvin. Calvin chips it up. Jacob picks it up at neutral zone, brings it in. shot on net, blocked by the minor player. In the feet of Calvin and Ari, and Miners turn it the other way. Miners bringing it in wide. Declan keeps him on the wall. Sent through the crease. 2 minor players waiting there. Can't chip it home. Comes out to the point, and a good block by Kate. And that puck comes out to the player in the slot, and they throw the puck over the net twice. Kids love that bar down, top shelf action, but man, it's put it on net. Finally, Calvin gets it, sends it out to center ice. Miners collect, throw it back down. Who wants that puck? It's going to be Declan. He collects, chips it in. We're going to be offside, so we'll get a whistle here in the neutral zone. No, they're going to call intentional offsides and send that all the way down. Some coaches may be saying, do they do anything intentional? More or less an intentional offsides. Puck's controlled by the Sabres, thrown into the crease and steered wide through a couple of skates from the Boulder players. Collected by Kate, sent up the wall, not out. Finally Boulder gets it. Kieran gets this and chips this up the wall, but not out. 3:25 left. Comes out to Blake. Blake attempts to send Connor with it. It's in the minor zone. Miners turn it the other way. She fences out there. Good job by Kate pushing that player into the corner. And they got a couple trips. Boulder comes away with it. Throws it on the wall. And out to Blake at neutral ice. Miners collect, bringing it out of the zone. 2-on-2. Minor player blows by Kate on the far wall, shot on net. Ben gloves it and ensures that nothing other than a whistle comes at that point. Face off to the right of Captain Collins. Face off one over to Bodie. Bodie chips that out of the zone. Minor defenseman chips it up to the left winger, brings it into the zone. Backhand pass, little sauce, sends it wide. And they attempt to center it again. Caught by Ryland. Great pass. Great pass to Bodie. And I think the definition of icing is different than what that just was. There was a tip there. And the face-off, much to the disagreement of Crow, comes all the way down to the Boulder zone to the left of Captain Collins. Won by the Miners. Shot on net's going to go way over. Another good field goal. Declan chips it up. And ultimately brought out by Ryland. Centering pass over to Bodie. Intercepted by the Miner player. Sent out of the zone. Parker collects. Waits, sends it in on the near wall, deep into the Miners zone. Miners reverse flow behind the net, send it on the wall. Parker's chance to collect this. He interrupts it just enough. Bodie gets it on the near wall, takes a shot, wide of the net, and goes to the far corner. Miners collect, bring it back the other direction. Puck's grabbed by Logan, put on net, and the goalie steers it to the corner, and the Miners carry it out. Not out all the way though, intercepted by Bodie, then intercepted by Parker. Parker's got a lane here, can't quite bring it in. Miners grab it, send it out to the near wall, picked up by Bodie. And the Miners grab it, send it the other way. stick work. Logan on the near side brings it in. He's going to beat one. Pick it up, Bodie. Bodie toe drags around one, loses his own stick. Let's get a little stickum for him. And Miners bring it in. Toe drag around Kate. Shot on net. Ben gobbles that up and gets the whistle. She fences out there. .6 seconds left. Face off one back to Kate. Grabbed by Calvin. Sent wide for Kieran on the far wall. Kieran ships it in. Stops. Picks it up. Gives it over to Ari. Ari gives it back. Kieran sends the centering pass over to Calvin. And Calvin loses the puck. Miners bring it up. Puck was chipped out by Kieran. Miners puck to the center ice. 4 seconds left. I think. Oh yeah, there we go. Confirmation. There's the buzzer. 1-1 after 2. It's a pretty competitive game there. I mean, shots aren't. Shot total is 16-3, but Boulder's hung in there. Boulder has hung in there through some stellar play by Captain Collins. Ref's calling for the teams to line up at center ice. 14-minute third period. Starting lineup for the third is Logan, Bodie, Ryland, Declan, and Parker. Face off won by the Miners back to their defensive pair. Ultimately grabbed by Ryland. He reverses, gets on the outside, passes it over to Logan. Logan brings it in, puts it in the skates of the Miner player, and they send it the other direction. Foot race back. Declan's first, Parker picks it up, sends it up the wall to Bodie, a little bounce pass off that far wall. And Boulder can't collect, and the Miners send it the other direction. Centering pass from the Miners, intercepted by Declan. Great play. Great play. And Boulder comes away. Ryland brings it in, shot on net, off target, but the goalie gloves it and gets the whistle. All right, she fences out there. Miners win. Bring it up the wall. A couple bodies collide and Miner player picks it up, comes down the near wall and puts it backhand shot on Ben and stops it and gets the whistle. 13 minutes to go. 17-3 shots, Miners. Face off one, back to their D. Shot goes wide. Kate picks it up on the far wall, chips it up to Ari. Ari waits for it and gets that puck out of the zone. Miners turn it back in. Ari picks it up, goes behind the net, stops, reverses, brings it up the near wall, chips it, and the Miner defenseman picks that puck up, sends it back down. Or Kate picks it up. Sends it on the far wall over to Ari. Ari chips that puck up, but not out. Kate, strong on her skates, beats the Miner player to it, and over to Calvin, who chips it out of his zone. Miners bring it back in. And a little helicopter move there after a collision with Ari results in a penalty on Ari. Miner to Ari there. And Boulder will go on the penalty kill. With 12:14 left in the third, 1:30 power play for the Miners. Face-off won by Boulder. Chipped up the near wall. Miners get possession, put it back on D. They throw it on net. Parker tries to send it to the side, and Miners get it. Backhand shot hits the bar. It goes to the corner. Declan carries it in. Miners get it, send it up the wall. Connor puts it down low. 1:06 left in the penalty. Miners clicks, send it up the wall. Declan steps up, grabs it on the near wall, and the puck squirts out. Miners carry it in, Parker gets it, chips that back up the wall to Declan, not out. And it comes below the goal line where Kieran picks it up, skates that puck out, but not through the Miner player. Where Declan grabs it, sends it up the near wall, where a Miner player is waiting. And they maintain control. Carry below the goal line. Low, bad shot. Everything's turned to the side by Boulder here. Finally, almost out. And there's an out right there by Declan. And that will be, they're calling icing, but that puck just died at the face-off circle. That was well-placed puck by Declan. Miners bring it back up. Shot from a bad angle. Kick to the side by Ben. Picks it up, carries it out. Penalty is over. And Boulder can't leave the zone. Shot on net, blocked by Ellie to the side of the net. Ellie carries it up, sends it to Ryland on the near wall. Ryland chips it up, no one home. Comes back to Ryland. Ryland sends that into the zone. And across the red line should be no icing. Miners pick it up, slap shot again. Up the wall, not out. Bodie picks it up, sends it down low. Intercepted by Boulder. Ryland can't get this one under control, and the Miners send it the other way, 2-on-2. Shot on net, blocked by Kate. Ben taps it wide. Kate puts it up the near wall, and Logan attempts to clear it out. Not out. Kate retreats, picks it up, sends Logan up the wall. Miner player picks it up, sends it on net, blocked by either Ellie or Ben to the far wall. Good stick check by Bodie there. Puck finally leaves the zone. Miners pick it up, bring it back in. Good stick by Ryland. Prevents them from coming in. And once they do, it's offsides. 9:28? 9:26? I don't know. An outstanding performance by Captain Collins here. I mean, 1 goal, 19 shots, third period. He's standing on his head and playing a great game. All right, the ref is at the scorekeeper's box talking. I don't know why. Now he's over at the Miner bench, talking to the Miner coach. Let's go, Parker! Yeah, I don't know what that was about. 5-on-5, no penalty. Face off right in front of us in the neutral zone. In the ref skates, picked up by Ari. Chipped up the wall to Calvin. Calvin brings it Oh, they're going to get the retaliation, the board call here. They're calling boarding. They're calling boarding on Ari here. Yeah, they are.
Let's go, Miners! Let's get a score!
Girl goes over to talk to him in the box. Meanwhile, the Boulder penalty killers retreat to their zone. Where there you have to kill off a Miner here with 9:20 left in the third. It's 4-on-4, boys and girls. Miners win that faceoff. Parker can't clear the zone. Chip to the side, backhand shot by the Miners over the net. Parker puts it on the near wall. Jacob sends it up the wall and not out. Finally, Jacob does get it, sends it up to Calvin. Calvin has a little room here on the near wall, brings it in. A few other changes occurring here on the Boulder lineup. And a good stick there by Kieran keeps that puck in the zone. 1 minute left in the power play, or penalty kill. Good stick by that kid, that one kid, Declan. And the puck ultimately chips up into the Miner zone. Face-off comes to neutral ice. Boulder's going to change it all up. She-Fence is out there, as is Logan and Rylan. Face-off one to the near wall, pursued by Rylan and Logan. Miners chip it up the wall to Kate. Kate sends it out of the zone. Logan chips it off the wall. Rylan picks it up. Toe drags around one player, gives it over to Logan, and the Miners come away with it and bring it back into the Boulder zone. Ellie stands tall, but it's the stick of Kate stops that. Shot on net, blocker down by Ben. Boulder collects, sends it up the wall, not out. Finally, Rylan gets it, sends it up, stays on the blue line. Minor shot goes in. Ben picks that to the near corner. Ellie picks it up, throws it up the far wall. Rylan picks it up. We have a one-on-one, short-handed. Picks it up. Rylan still controls. Shot on net. Shot on net was on net. The goalie actually missed that glove save and ended up tipping it wide. Miners are content just sitting it down. Parker gets it on the near wall, or far wall, sends it down into the Miner zone, goes for a change. Declan gets it here. A little shoulder. A shoulder from Declan. And they're going to call him for that. Interference. They're going to call on that player. Interference on Declan with 7:29 left in the third. So Boulder goes on the penalty kill again. Another 90-second penalty. Boulder needs one more out here on the ice, so we do not want to play this 5-on-3, at least voluntarily. Connor wins that face-off. It comes back behind the net. Miners pick that shot up. Parker breaks it out of the zone. He's got time and space in front of him as the Miner players close on him. The Miners collects in the other direction. One man streaking down the middle here. Big sticks by Kieran, making it real difficult on the Miner player, bringing it through the crease. And a shot steered to the wide by Ben. Miners regroup in neutral ice and bring it in. Pass to the top slot. Broken up by Ellie. Fantastic move there. Miners backhand chip that pass out in the crease, and Kieran with a good stick interrupts all those chances. And ultimately goes to the corner, where Boulder picks it up, throws it up the wall. Shot on net. Hits Ben right under the armpit, and he's able to collect that and freeze it with 35 seconds left on the penalty kill and 6:28 left in the third, with a shot total of 21-4. Face-off Win by, we'll say Boulder, because ultimately Calvin's able to chip that puck out. Miners turn it the other way. Sticks and lanes are working well for Boulder here right now. Miners bringing in, shot on net. Tucked into the corner there. Ben guards that near post and protects it. Miners can't put it in. Ellie brings it out. Sidesteps one player, brings it up the wall, and it's chipped away from her, picked up by Ari, and lost. Boulder kills the penalty here. Back to 5-on-5. Kate picks it up on the near wall, brings it up. And Calvin collects that from her, sends it, brings it up ice. He enters the zone, centering pass over to Jacob. Not there. That's all right. Miners sent it down, and a home run is intercepted by Declan. And super offsides play. That's okay. Let's get that whistle and regroup. Offsides here. Leads to a center ice face-off dot right in front of the crowd. Parker, Declan on B. Jacob, Ari, and Calvin forwards. Ari collects it, sends it over to Cal. Cal brings it in his zone. Gets the line. Backhand shot. Comes down. Goalie stops that. Freezes it. 5:09. 5:09 left. In the third. We're going to change up a couple, well, at least one player here. Faceoff comes back to the Miners. They send it up the far glass. Kicked in by Declan. Kieran gets it. Can't control. Comes out. Parker attempts to glove it. Ari grabs it. Carries it by one player. That was a great move there. Goes wide on the Miner player into the corner. Spinorama ultimately chipped back to himself. He's tackled. Comes down to the ice. Pops up to the Miners. Miners send up that near wall. Parker gets it on his backhand. And the Miners carry it out here. Kieran on that back check. And the Miners chip it cross ice. And Boulder is going to get possession of this puck. Kind of. Kieran backhands it up to himself. Logan brings it in, and that's offside. 4:11. Face off at neutral ice. Far dot. In front of the Miner bench. Logan takes the face off. One by Bodie, he brings it in. Shoot that puck, Bodie. Shot on net, gloved by the Miner goalie. 4:04 left in the third. Face off to the left of the Miner goalie. She fence, Bodie, Logan, and Ryland. Ryland does get this puck, takes it around the net, tries to stuff it out front. It's loose. Well, not anymore. Whistle it dead. Face-off's going to go to the other side. But still in the Miner zone. All right, Logan on this face-off here. Bodie collects it. Miners get it, send it up to Ellie on the point. She takes a shot down low. Bodie attempts to tip that and stops it. Miners get it below the net, bring it up the near corner, send it up the wall, and Kate can't hold it in. Ellie has to retreat. Oh, icing will work. 3:36. She fence, same forward lineup. Face-off win by the Miners, sent up the wall. Logan collects, sends it back down. Miners grab it, take it behind the net, and it just squirts out in front of the net, and the Miner goalie has to be on it. to stop that from just bouncing in off his own skate. Face-off comes to the near circle in the minor zone. Face-off is won back behind the minor goalie. He picks it up, chips it up the wall. Not out. Logan picks it up, tries to skate it through one player, can't. Comes out to center ice. Kate picks it up, sends it in, blocked by the minor player, which is actually good because otherwise I would have been offside. Kate collects, reverses, takes a look up ice, tries to ship it on that near wall. Miners walk away with it, shot on net. Shrugged to the far corner by Ben, 2:52 left. Logan picks it up, skates it up ice. Tries to send it through the defenseman's skates, and the Miners chip it to the near wall where Declan's going to pick it up. Kieran grabs it in the middle of the ice, toe drags around one player, brings it in, loses control. Puck comes over to Ryland, but it exits the zone. Miners are coming the other direction. Off the ice, off the bench, Ari tries to grab it. No ice here. Miners send it all the way down. Declan picks it, sends it over to Kieran. Kieran sends it back. Declan chips it off the wall. A little bit of volleying here in the neutral zone. 2 minutes left. On the near wall, Declan picks it up, skates it up ice. Chipped back in by the minor player, and they retreat behind their own goal line. Begin to break this puck out, send it to the near wall, where their left wing picks it up. He escapes Ari, skates it to the center ice, and Ari challenges him, and ultimately they lose possession of that puck. Boulder turns it the other way. Miners pick it up, bring it into Boulder zone. Kieran pickpockets the puck carrier and chips that up to Calvin on the near wall, where Parker ultimately gets it, sends it back up to Calvin and down the ice into the zone. That is not icing. 1:11 left. Clearing attempt by the Miners is caught by Ari in the gut. They bring it in the zone, shot on net, blocked by Parker, then blocked by Ari. And Kate picks this up, carries it up ice. She goes wide on the defender. Angles her into the wall. Applause from the Miner fans on that one. 45 seconds left. We have one cherry picker here down low. Parker makes sure that that doesn't work, but the Miners do get the puck, bring it in the zone. And the Miners take a shot on net, blocked by Parker. Calvin collects that, chips it up ice out of the neutral ice. Miners regroup, send it to their winger there on the near wall. They get center ice, and the shot on net is gloved by Ben and frozen for a whistle with 16.6 seconds left in the third. Stress is weighing on all the Boulder fans right here. 16.6 seconds. Face off to the left of Ben. Face off one back by the Miners. Up the wall to Logan. And ultimately out by Boulder. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shot on net goes wide. And with this being a quarterfinal game, and me really not knowing the rule book, this is going to go to OT. That's my educated guess. All right, we'll see what the rules are like here. I don't know if this is 3-on-3, 4-on-4, 5-on-5. We haven't even seen the time put up on the scoreboard yet. Even if it was, you could barely read it. But I would assume it's a 5-minute shoot, 5-minute overtime. But, you know, there is a schedule to uphold here, so who knows? All right. I see 3 minor players out there, so I'm going to assume it's a 3v3 OT. Okay, yeah, it's looking like a 3v3 OT. Boulder puts Declan, Rylan, and Logan out there. Face off at center ice here. I don't see a time. Oh, 5 minutes. There we go, 5 minutes on the clock. Face-off is controlled by the Miners. They bring it in. Declan makes it real hard to bring it in. Centering pass comes across the crease. Too far for the Miner player. They bring it in the wall. Shot on net. Shot on net. Hits the post. Hits the post. The back of Ben and into the net. Bad break for Boulder. After a great game from Ben there. Great game from Ben. So with that, Boulder plays in the consolation game tomorrow. I believe it, 8 or 9 in the morning Central Time. I will update the YouTube channel with that game once we have the final time and team.